I practiced fighting for 1 week to see how much I can improve my W key. In last week's Cash Cup, I qualified, but averaged less than 1 kill per game. Pros are in these same lobbies dropping 30, and if I want to take the next step towards becoming a pro, I need to start fighting. So my goal over the next 7 days is to improve my fighting and get more kills than last week. In the Cash Cup, I was playing really safe and not applying nearly enough pressure to finish a fight. So I jumped into ranked while playing as aggressive as possible and was finishing fights much quicker. But one issue I ran into while doing this was fumbling my binds and mechanics, causing me to do things like miss edits and take out my builds instead of my gun. To fix this, I need to get a lot of fighting reps in, so I played creative against my friends who were cooking me but saw improvement at the same time. Seeing what I could do in creative brought my confidence up in day 3, where I was doing a lot better in ranked. But something I realized is I use the same moves to pressure over and over, and if the player is decent, they don't fall for it, causing fights to drag out. So I've already reviewed Marius, who recently set the kill record in opens, to see what he does. In almost all of his fights, he starts pressuring the wall from the side, and once it's one shot, he moves in front of it and replaces it. While it's riskier to take this angle, this allows him to see his opponent better than if he were to take the wall from a safer one. He never overcomplicates his fights and sticks to simple but effective moves like taking the wall and cone at the same time, building missing pieces, or sideways ramp edits. I applied these things in my fights, and while it was a little uncomfortable at first, I quickly saw improvement. Also, seeing him use the Mythic Sovereign shotgun made me realize how strong it was, and I was cooking players with it. And by day 5, I could definitely tell I was improving and dropped my highest kill game of the season. Day 6 is the last day before the Cash Cup, and one problem I haven't addressed is off spawn. I went down off spawn in 3 of my games, but I haven't landed there in rank since no one lands there. I was looking through my off spawn deaths in the Cash Cup and found I died to a kid named Brutal Owner. I figured with a name like that, he had to be good at fighting off spawn, so I found him on Discord and challenged him to a 1v1 off spawn first to 3. It's finally the day of the Cash Cup, and I feel like my fighting has improved a lot, but now it's time to see if I could beat the amount of kills from last week. I went down early, but my confidence in taking fights is much higher than last week, and I'm already at a third of my kills. But game 2 is off to a slow start since I was uncontested and couldn't find anybody on the south side of the map. ASW Zeku, that's a free lick if I've ever seen one. I definitely could have played more aggressive in that endgame, but I want to take advantage of as many as possible to make sure I still qualify since it's 65 points for a win and 1 for a kill. Qual is going to be around 115, so now we secured some points, I can start playing a little more aggressive.
Oh, I'm trash. Alright, come on.
As soon as he popped the fizz, I should have expected that. We're in higher elo lobbies, which means players are less willing to fight, and I start running into a lot more reboxing and third partying, so I either gotta fully commit to playing aggressive or lead the fight alone. I can live with dying because the other player is a better fighter, but I can't accept dying because I'm playing scared, so in this game, it's either me or them. Alright, I'm gonna win this game, secure the qual, and then the last game, on a fully W key, drop 20. We're in our last game, still not qualified and tied with our kills from last week. I need to get a top 10 with at least 1 kill to make this week worth something, and to make things more difficult, I found myself going to moving zones with 0 kills and 200 mats. I somehow pulled off the qual while beating my kills from last week's opens. It's not as many as I imagined, but I'm gonna make up for that in finals. Stop. No, you're not. I'm not even gonna make y'all watch that. Found out real quick that I'm not built for all of that. My fighting still needs plenty of work, so I'm gonna be grinding it over the next 30 days. But if you want to see 30 days of mechanics progression, click on this video. Like and subscribe. Peace.